Well, the federal government says thousands of Canadians are in Israel and Gaza right now. And while it says work is underway to get Canadians out, there are calls for Canada to do more. And they're coming from family members in our area. Eric Fiano joins us live in studio with more on this. Good evening, Eric.
Hi, Taz. The order for residents of Gaza to evacuate comes as Israeli troops are reported to be preparing for a ground offensive. One Canadian we spoke to here in Hamilton has family in Gaza. He tells me he spoke with his family early this morning, and they say the situation is grim.
Complete destructions everywhere. Blood, bodies, ambulances. Horrific stories.
Living in central Hamilton, Rani Hemaid may be physically far from Gaza, but he's in constant communication with his family there.
It's just scary how to think. I'm just feel like, will I talk to them after a minute? Will I talk? I don't know if I'm talking to you right now. I don't know if they're alive or not. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hug them again or talk to them again.
Hemaid lived in Gaza until 2016 when he decided to move to Canada and start a family. But his parents, siblings, and his young nieces and nephews remain.
Zaina, she's 10 years old. She spoke to me yesterday and she says, Uncle Rani, can you bring us to Canada? It's safe, right, where you are? Can you bring us? And I said, yeah, I'll bring you. But I just I don't know. I'm just trying everything, and I feel like I'm just cannot help.
Since Israel began its constant airstrikes on the Gaza Strip last Saturday in retaliation for the Hamas attack, Hemaid says his family has been regularly on the move.
Their home is destroyed. They're evacuating from place to another, based on because they are bombing block by block.
The streets of Gaza are little more than a pile of rubble. Residents packing their belongings and squeezing in as many people into their cars to head south today, after Israel's military called for all civilians to relocate south within 24 hours. Today, the federal government says thousands of Canadians are in Israel and Gaza right now. Government officials say they've been told by their Egyptian counterparts that the Rafah Gate, the only crossing along the border between Gaza and Egypt, could be open to allow foreign nationals to evacuate Gaza tomorrow. But the Assistant Deputy Minister with Global Affairs Canada says a plan has not been finalized or confirmed yet.
We will be making Canadians aware that there is a possibility, but we are not going to tell Canadians to move until we know that that is a possibility and we have confirmation that these individuals can get across that border. The last thing we want is Canadians getting stuck at a border.
Meanwhile, Foreign Affairs Minister Melanie Joly arrived in Tel Aviv today. She will take part in a 3-day trip that will also see her go to Jordan. On X, Joly says she will meet with Canadians who are on their way home and with officials to better understand the situation on the ground and the humanitarian impact on Israeli and Palestinian civilians. Fighting continued today during the evacuations, with people taking shelter in Tel Aviv as rocket raid sirens sounded across the city. More than 1,300 people have been killed by Hamas since Saturday, while at least 1,900 people have been killed in Gaza, according to the Palestinian Health Ministry. Back to you.